Hello, my name is Henry Haber, and in this video I will be going to the Israeli Baseball Showcase in Houston, Texas. I've been playing baseball for around 10 years. I play shortstop, second base, and I pitch. And I'll be taking you through this week. And yeah, today I had a bullpen and hitting session. For my bullpen, I focused on just like five pitches each. 4-seam, 2-seam, change-up, slider, and that went actually really well. Probably my best bullpen in a while, so that's really nice. It's Tuesday now, and my bullpen for the showcase will be on Saturday, and then I'll probably pitch a little bit on the Sunday tournament games. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be taking you through this week, my training, all that. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of an easier day. I'm probably going to hit some, and throwing, just dial it back a little bit. Just don't want to go too hard this week for throwing. But yeah, can't wait to get into it. Another big part of this is that this is obviously an Israeli showcase, and me and my brother Sam, who run this channel, both being Jewish young athletes, this is something that we are very passionate about and very excited to do. Obviously, he's not doing it. He's the runner. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so today I had a kind of full body lift, and I didn't get to talk about yesterday, but yesterday was, I threw and hit just like I said. That went really well, but yeah, today we're just going to be doing some throwing. Don't have throwing partners today, so we're throwing against a wall, but gotta make the most out of it. So yeah, just did my bands, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so since my phone's about to die, and that's what I record on, we're probably not going to get a lot of video, but just so y'all know, I'm going to be stretching out a little bit. There's that's like probably that gate back there is where I'm going to finish. That's the wall where I throw it. Bounces back to me when I have no one to throw with. And yeah, so we're going to stretch it out a little bit today. And then tomorrow we're gonna go light in preparation for the bullpen on Saturday. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so we are done. We are headed back. Tomorrow there will be some light throwing, some band work. That's probably it. I won't be able to video it most likely. But yeah, we'll be able to video some stuff from the drive. And yeah, things are looking good. Arm's feeling great. So ready to kill this. Alright, we're on the way to Houston. This is my brother Jack. He's my chauffeur and emotional support for the weekend. Yeah. I got some good throwing in. I didn't get to throw with anybody because it was raining. It was really annoying, and I had to throw in our baseball facility against a net, which I do a lot, but like, I prefer not to do that for a big day like this. But the weather is horrible. It's been like this for 2 hours.
It just calmed down a little bit, but it was really bad a second ago.
So we're hoping it calms down within the next like hour. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be there at like around 9:30, and it's 5:11 now. So yeah, we're gonna
road trip. The road trip.
Yeah, if the audio is bad, I'm sorry. Mother Nature does not care. See ya.
Peace.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's been like that the whole way.
It's a wonder of nature, baby! Woo! Guys, so it's been around 4-5 hours.
Yeah, about 4 hours.
Jack has been driving this whole time. We got some food at Chick-fil-A. Yep. We are very happy about.
Heaven.
All right, so hour away. We're gonna get there around 10:16. Go to bed, and yeah, almost see Houston, baby. Also, Jack wanted to let y'all know his car's a manual, so he's cool.
Yep, that's right. Speed, baby, speed. You know the drill.
He's a big core guy. All right, we made it safely to Houston. We're all showered, ready to go.
Yeah, that is great.
So my goals for tomorrow, my agenda for tomorrow, we're gonna wake up kind of late, probably around 9.
Sleep in, get rest.
Go get some breakfast. I'm gonna stretch a lot tomorrow. Like that's gonna be my full day. Yeah. Basically, there's a Chipotle across the street. There's a Chipotle. So that might be on the menu. We don't know. The menu has not been decided. So I'm gonna have a small breakfast, medium breakfast, like medium lunch. I don't want to like go in there feeling like bloated. So all right, goals for tomorrow. Bullpen. I want to sit mid-70s, and I want to hopefully top around 78. Who knows? We crank out an 80. I don't think that's probably not.
I think this guy can hit 85 tomorrow if he's cooking.
That's not how it works.
If you're cooking, I think you could.
That's like 6 months, over 6 months till I hit 85, Jack. All right, but so yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. Fielding, simple, no errors. Don't rush things. 60-yard dash. I'm slow, so hopefully around the 8 range, which is kind of but if we can get in the 8 range, that'd be nice. And then for hitting, I don't know, just some nice liners up. I'm not trying to hit a home run, just, and then yeah, that pretty much wraps up the showcase day, and then the next day we'll be doing tournaments, but we'll kick this right off tomorrow morning. Okay, so it's the morning. We're finally here. We ran into some problems today. I forgot my belt. So there's an academy nearby.
Forgot his belt. No. Forgot the belt.
All right, so there's an academy nearby, so we went and grabbed that, and now we are kind of at the field. We're parked. We're like 30 minutes early. We thought we were gonna be late.
Yeah, well, he forgot his belt, and so I was like rushing him out. I was like, dude, we gotta go get this, but. We probably would have been right on time if we hadn't gotten food at the hotel. It's just like, go ahead and get food just in case.
Yeah, Chipotle didn't happen because of that.
Did not happen. We got Starbucks instead, but they were good.
I had a breakfast burrito. Probably shouldn't have had it, but it's
egg white breakfast one. I had protein. It had everything you need, some carbs.
All right, so the agenda was kind of confusing because it didn't say like bullpen time. It said like velocities, which I might be new to this, but I don't know. And then there's also something called throwing program that might be bullpens. We don't know. But yeah, I probably won't be able to talk a lot when I film during this. So mostly it's probably going to be voiceovers, but who knows? Y'all might get lucky. And I might be able to talk. He is just going to be chilling out.
Yeah, I'm probably, I haven't even mentioned this yet. I noticed there's some tables and stuff. So I think what I'm actually going to do is drop Henry off here, get my stuff to study with, and just come watch him study, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna happen. I'll film just walking in, and yeah, it looks like people are starting to walk in, but we're gonna probably head in at around 12:30, and registration starts at 12:45. So yeah, that's about it.
See y'all in 30 minutes. All right, so this is me fielding. So basically, this was the first thing they did. The video isn't amazing, but it'll work. Fielding was all right. It took me a little bit to get warmed up and, get into it. But it overall, I say, was pretty good. Just wait here. There's a kind of funny clip. Just wait. Wait a little longer. Right here, alright, you see me running, alright? I fielded it, my cleat just slips. It didn't even get in the ground. So that kind of sucked. But overall, I think fielding went pretty well, besides that nasty fall. But yeah, solid start, but some would say this one looks a little...
Oh, that looked a little Mahomey on that one too.
Anyways, moving on. So after these next couple, we will be moving on to the batting practice portion of this. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Alright, so first up, we're looking at our first round. It went okay, lots of foul balls though, not nearly as good as the second one will be. But I got, I think, 5 balls in this one. Most of them were hit too high or just like pulled them. So most of those were foul. But yeah. Okay, round 2. Here we go. So last one, I think we had 5 pitches. This time we have 7. And start off with foul ball, as usual. But then we get into our groove, and line drives. That's pretty much what the rest of this is. Jack's camera work on this is really bad. But most of these are just line drives up the middle or to right field. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to see. And I think my highest exit velo was 80, which I don't love, but that's not all that bad. So, especially off of soft toss where he's throwing it like 40. So, yeah, not too bad. So, we're back. We're done. That was the first day. Yeah. So let me give you my assessment of what happened. So first got there, got jersey. That's 17. I think the camera's flipped, so you might not be able to see. But we started off with just grip strength, a bunch of different just like broad jump 60. My 60, I fell.
Oh man.
Like, I lost my shoe grip at the start, and I ran a 7, I think it was 794. Then I ran it again, but I ran it too soon after, so it was not better. Yeah, and then we warmed up for throwing and stuff, so that went fine. My arm felt fine. Fielding, it was pretty rough at the beginning, especially, but then I started to get the hang of it.
You turned up.
Yeah, but it was pretty rough at the start. My infield velo was low. I'd never known how to throw hard out of the infield. It was low 70s. It wasn't good. I throw harder pull down and infield than I throw less hard than I do on the mound. So no pitching today, by the way. That's tomorrow. And hitting, okay. So hitting, we got 1 round of 5, then 1 round of 7. First round was not great, bunch of foul balls. Second round was great. I squared up almost every single pitch.
My videographing was not great. I got the clips, at least like.
Kind of. But I think my high was somewhere in the 80s for exit velo. But yeah, I was just like really relaxed second round, just smooth, boom.
Good form.
But yeah, so that's end of day 1. We're gonna go eat probably either at Chipotle or the hotel restaurant, because the hotel restaurant really looks good.
Probably hotel restaurant, then Chipotle.
Yeah, it's like 5, but the only thing I've had is the Starbucks
yeah.
burrito.
Well, that's because he forgot his belt this morning, so we had to run around.
Hey, it's a nice belt. It's blue. It goes with the theme. But yeah, that's about it. We'll probably do one more check-in later tonight. But yeah.
Sounds good, War Eagle.
I'm tired. Alright, so we're back with the update. We got some dinner. It was really good. I had a burger. He had a...
I had a space chicken sandwich.
Is it space cowboy chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I don't really know what a space cowboy is.
Alright, who cares? Tomorrow, goals. Hitting wise, I hope I can get... It's going to be like 2 or 3 hours of games, so I'm hoping I can get over 2 hits or just around 2 hits, make solid contact. Pitching wise, just stay within myself, maintain really good control, have really good break on all my pitches, 4-seam cutting away, 2-seam going in, change up, dropping in, and slider sliding. and then sitting mid 70s and hopefully topping high 70s around the 78 to 80 range.
I don't know, if you want my honest opinion, I think Bud's gonna be ripping darts at like plus 80 miles per hour.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, okay? He doesn't, that's not how it works.
I think he could. I think he could.
But we'll see. Today was solid. Hitting was like really good. The clips did not do it justice. It was really solid. I wouldn't say I'm not going to be cocky and say I was a standout in my group, but I did.
For the hitting, you were.
All right, maybe I was. It was pretty solid. Exit velos weren't perfect. I got up to 80, but like it's whatever. A lot of them were just line drives, base hits. That's what scouts and people want to see. But all in all, excited for tomorrow. Excited for all that. Oh, in my 60 time, don't laugh. It was 7.9, but whatever. We're gonna work on speed training a lot this year and get that down. But yeah, see you tomorrow. All right, so update. Today's the day.
Getting some Chipotle.
Today's our last day in Houston. We're headed home right after, and yeah, we'll keep you updated. He's gonna be doing videoing, and he's gonna be doing a lot better.
I'll do better. I'll do better. I promise.
See ya.
Nice.
All right, we are here. Day 2. Yeah, we're ready. He's gonna be videoing a lot better this time. I believe in him.
He fixed my camera, so that's step 1.
Yep. All right, so looks like we're gonna be going in there, warming up. Then we have a throwing program, which is probably just warming up with some extra steps. And then games start. So that will be around 3 hours of games. As I said, I'll probably get around 4 or 5 at-bats, and I'll get around 2 to 3 at-bats as a pitcher. But see how it goes.
Sounds good. And then we have a long trip back to New Orleans, but
which I will be editing this video, and that'll be it. All right, see you guys. Okay, so I want to comment on this bat, especially because my aggressiveness just wasn't there. I swung at 1 of 3 strikes, and the called strikes were like pretty much right down the middle, and it's just not where I wanted to be. But, you know, that's something I'm still working on. This is the first live arms I've seen since I've really started putting a lot more work into my swing. So, yeah, not the best result whatsoever, but we'll get better. Okay, so after my band work, I went into kneeling, 32-ounce backwards throws. Then I went into, I throw off the wrong foot. It's for shoulder hip separation, I think. But that felt really good. And then I went into my chaos throws, alternating between 7.5 ounce and 5 ounce.
So a few of y'all might not know who I am. I've made a couple of appearances on some Haber Bros content, but I am the 3rd Haber brother. My name is Jackson. I'm a senior at Auburn University. I'm in ROTC, and I've had the privilege of taking Henry to a showcase here in Houston. He is warming up right now for pitching, which will be in the top or bottom of the 6th inning. He's looking good. We'll keep y'all posted.
Alright, so for my warm-up for my bullpen and my bullpen in general, I feel like a big problem was I was not staying back enough. I wasn't like, if you can see, I'm kind of just like drifting forward instead of generating a lot of power from that back hip, which also leads to some release point issues here. But I start to get the hang of that a little bit. It comes back, obviously. But then I start really getting the hang of it, try to get rid of that. But still, I feel like I'm not staying back as best as I can, which is really something I'm trying to get rid of. So, not the best. But that location gets better. And then here I switched to my slider, which has some nice vertical break here. But Yeah, usually for me that's more of a horizontal breaking pitch. But yeah, and here's me pitching in the game. Alright, so while I'm out on the mound to start with no batters, I'm sitting 71, which will be right around where I sit today. So here I was just, focused on getting comfortable with the mound, comfortable with the catcher. Hadn't thrown with this guy before, but yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of that 71, 72 range. And also, I'm not going to be able to show you every single pitch like I did with the batting. That would take way too long. So I'll kind of put a little short summary of the at-bat, or just kind of what happened at the end, and include the key pitches. Okay, so for the first at-bat, it was a 3-2 walk, which kind of sucks, but the strikes were there, but the balls were kind of wild. Okay, so for this next at-bat, first pitch, balk. I've become notorious for that. But then the actual first pitch of the at-bat was ground out to second, so quick and easy out. The count is 1-0, and this guy takes an absolute swing. I thought it was a home run, but it was very much foul. But yeah, that was a great swing. Really had me worried. You can see me turn around and talk to the umpire. Okay, so this is 3-2. Hits it to the third baseman. Yeah, that guy was moving, so infield single. Did what I could there, out of my control, but not a bad at-bat. Okay, first pitch of the next at-bat, hit to the third baseman, turn 2, double play. Pretty happy with that result. Not bad. One pitch, 2 outs, but yeah, pretty good. Okay, going into this 3-1, and I throw a low outside pitch, and that's a walk. Okay, 3-2 here. I actually put up a pretty good at-bat, but walk, unfortunately. Okay, so here, full count, and I struck out. Definitely shouldn't have struck out to this guy, but well played by him. Then lastly, unfortunately, another strikeout. But I gotta say, all these pitchers were pretty solid. I haven't seen a lot of live arms this year, so this was kind of a rude awakening for me. But yeah, I'm sure things will improve. My swings in batting practice and all of that have been great, but once I start drilling that with live arms, I'm pretty sure everything is going to improve drastically. And yeah, I can't wait to improve more.
Hi, it's Henry. This is 2 weeks later. I want to reflect on some stuff back at the showcase for hitting. I'm happy with how I did in batting practice. I felt like I was a standout and I did pretty well. But once I got to seeing live arms, I struggled very much so. 0 for 4, all strikeouts, no balls in play. I think this has to do with the amount of changes I've made to my swing and how much I've gotten so much better with my swing, but I haven't been able to see any live arms with that swing yet. So I'm starting to incorporate that more in my training before the season starts so that I can be ready. And for pitching, I sat low 70s, and that's where I stayed. There was no like top or apex, I guess. But pitching wise, I walked 2 or 3 guys and then the rest were ground outs, which is fine. You need to get those walks down, but overall that's fine. But just today, I hit 75 out of the stretch. But, so I'm very proud of that, and for being 6 months of starting pitching, like just starting, I'm pretty proud of it. And there's a lot more room to grow, but at the rate I'm going, I'm very excited to see what's next. And I'm so grateful to be able to combine 2 things I love very dearly: my faith, my country, and baseball.
pretty perfect if you ask me. So with everything that's going on in Israel right now, I really love that they were able to do this. And I want to thank Israel Baseball Academy for inviting me out. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, and it was really an amazing time. And without further ado, I'm Yisrael Chai, and see you next time.